Welcome, everybody. Hey, it's Spirit Day. Are you wearing your colors today? Yeah, look at all of those blue and yellow shirts out there. Looks great. I think, if I did my count right, but y'all keep moving around, so I keep losing my voice. We have about 55 people here today. Let's start our meeting with an invocation.
Another
Here, who's doing it?
As soon as we get the mic here, would Marc, would you lead us in prayer, please?
Be happy to. Please bow. Heavenly Father, we ask your blessings upon us, both Lions and guests. We are grateful for the generations of service that Longview Pioneer Lions have provided to those in need as we approach our 100th anniversary. May we continue to share our time, talent, and treasure to serve for many more generations. We ask that you comfort our Lions, family members, and friends who are suffering physically, mentally, or emotionally, and give strength to those who are caring for another in need. We ask this in your name. Amen.
Amen. Thanks, Marc. And Pledge of Allegiance. Ann Camarda, would you lead us?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And will you join me in song? Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains, majesties of the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Second verse. Lion Tamers, do we have guests today? I think we do.
We're going to sing it about it.
Okay, let's listen now to Ann, please.
President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests, we have several guests today. Greg has several, Jay, Sherry, Shannon, and Carol. Eric has Calais, Lefay, and we have Arleen Hubble as our speaker, and Hal Palmer as stated.
Okay, have we missed anybody? How about your,
Okay. I think if I just collect.
I think we may have missed one of our speakers, but we'll catch up just in a second here when it's time for you to speak. Kurt will give you a proper introduction. Okay. Tail twisters.
Okay. I am just going to start right here. Spirit Day. You've been around long enough. Spirit Day. Now, you can thank Mr. Pat. And you know, I'm going to forgive Rex today because he has a lot on his mind. And we do have a card back there for his wife. Dwayne?
President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests, got me $2. First one was for all of our activities down at the fair. Gives new meaning to our Lions motto, we serve. We serve the hungry. We serve the hungry of Longview.
And lots of them.
The other happy bug is I've been spending some time down on Lions Island, and I cleaned up some graffiti that was on a park bench for our patriarch of Lions Island, Ernie Kuntz. So the graffiti's gone, and then I noticed that the little lion statues there at the approach to the bridge haven't been serviced in a long time, so I cleaned it, wire brushed it all down, painted them. And anyway, the main reason I was over there at the island, I was looking around at the trees. And the Longview Parks and Rec has a couple of programs where you can donate money to their program. And one of them, you can sponsor a park bench for $1,700. But they don't have any of those slots available at the lake. They do have on some of their other good parks, like the dog park. But they also have another program where you can contribute $150 for a tree. And they have little 4x4 posts in front of the tree, and it'll give you the description of the tree. And in the upper right-hand corner, you can put a little description. And I noticed one near the gazebo was for Pat Kubin, who was never in our club that I know of, but he was in some other service clubs, and a very responsible citizen of our community. So I thought, well, gee, it'd be nice to have some kind of memento for my deceased brother, David, who was a member here, passed away over a year ago, and was able to find 2 trees there on Lions Island that in the future will now have the little plaques. In the upper right-hand corner it will say, honoring Pioneer Lions, the first line, and then the next 2 lines are David W. Smith and Dwayne S. Smith. So I think 2 of those trees.
Hey.
And, there's still 2 more trees available on the island if anyone else wants to do that. It'd be nice if they include a little blurb about the Lions Club, because it is our island, Lions Island. And I also sponsored another tree over near where we park our truck wagon for the, when we sell burgers and that on Thursdays.
Thank you, Joel. Are you a lion? Or a yes? Good thing. You're too pretty to find. You want to pay fine for her? I'm not telling you you're pretty. Maybe you're white. Ooh, look you. Here I come. Oh, Mr. Jerry, you know today is Spirit Day. Oh my goodness. I think that's all the money I'm going to collect today is Spirit Day fines.
My goodness. Yeah. Terry's flashing the
Let's
dollar.
see, 1, 2, 3, 4. You want $1 back? No.
Okay, so you want to start with? All right. King Lion, Cheryl, fellow lions and guests. I have 5 happy dollars. First one is glad the fair is over.
Yeah.
The second one is glad I got to work with all those fine people underneath the grandstands, especially Jane and Rose and Arleen taking the money and keeping us straight out there. Also for the Boy Scouts that came down to our rescue and did do a pretty good job. So anyway, we'll see them later on, I'm sure. And also the people that did the kettle corn, which was a constant job, whichever one was out there doing it. Believe it or not, they were just worked all the time, so they were great. The other thing is, some people that John always mentions, the older lions that did stuff with the club. I've got 3 of them here that I really don't think of a heck of a lot, but they were the original 3 amigos as far as I was concerned. C.A. Gauthier, Don Morehouse, and Gene DePries. They've got their name on the wall back there where I have to collect money and stuff. They always did a bang-up job for the fair and for the office and our meeting place. Anyway, just want to remember those guys, and thanks a lot for all the work for everybody that everyone did down there.
And thank you to you, Terry. I thought you were going to say you enjoyed working under the grandstands with Seymour Butts. Get it? Get it?
Okay, sir. Spirit dollar. Yay. Yay. You want
$1 for that.
Okay, I forgot
So I have a lot of happy bucks today. The first one is to be back in Longview after President Cheryl and Caroline and Jess. That's moved out after that. So anyway, back in the Longview after spending 10 days in Sun River, Oregon. We had 3 days of golf planned, but after 9 holes the first day, we had breathed in more smoke than a dormitory full of perfect undergraduates, I think. So, my other, I have 5, 6 bucks here. One of them is a sad buck and 5 are happy.
I didn't do a red one either.
Last month,
But
I
that's okay.
get there kind of late. Instead of trying to parallel park, I pulled in nose first to speed up time, and I had scraped Jane's. Well, the problem was she was parked too far from the curb. But she was practically in the middle of the road. Anyway, I scraped her car, and a few weeks later, she gave this invoice from Bud Clary Paint and Auto. So the sad buck is for the business they didn't get, because she had worked with Greg Firth, and the invoice that she gave me was for 1 gallon of paint, 37 bucks. So the rest of these are happy bucks for that.
John Claypool.
Yes.
Spirit Day fine.
I'll get another dollar out here in a minute. Yes, President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests, in keeping with Terry Woodruff's reminder of the three amigos, God bless them all.
Yep.
I want to remind everybody of Joyce and Jack Patton and Gil and Esther White, who were mainstays under those stands for years and years and years, at least while I was there. But anyway, wonderful people. God bless them.
All right. Thank you, John. And I appreciate you not wearing a shirt.
Do you ever talk to that person to take over the golf thing? I don't know. I'm going to go ask him.
Hi, Mark.
Should we do an announcement about that and say we're going to cancel it, or?
President
not until the
Cheryl,
board
the
has
Lions and guests,
decided.
my dollar for not wearing a Lions shirt today.
I didn't know.
There's my weekly $5. The first $2 are I should have known better dollars. First, last Tuesday after meeting, went over and chopped onions for the fair. Well, the previous time I chopped onions, Aunt Marta was there, and she advised me to wear gloves so my hands wouldn't turn purple and smell like onions. I didn't remember that, so my hands did turn purple and smell like onions for a day. The second I should have known better dollar had to do with working, prepping burgers for 5.5 hours at the fair on Thursday, I think it was. I forgot being next to the grill and all that grease. I really shouldn't have worn nice clothes and nice shoes, which are the shoes I don't think I can even repair. $3, Grateful Dollar, tremendous work party. Appreciate all the Lions that worked many, many hours. Mike Yetland isn't here today, but to see him doing burgers, he was really keeping up the thing. And of course, Miss Cindy back there kept sending us more orders. Right when we get to the end of the line, order up 7 more burgers. So literally for 5.5 hours, I never took a break, and it was crazy going through all that. Yes. $4, happy to see all the guests we have with us today, many familiar faces. It's great to see everybody, including the St. Grocer up at the front. Quote of the week, finally, Zig Ziglar. Miserable people focus on what they hate about their life. Happy people focus on what they love about their life.
All right.
Very good, okay.
Thank you, Mark. Eric?
President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests. First is a sad dollar. The last month I've been off work on family leave. I have to go back to work tomorrow, so I'm really sad. Boo-hoo. We're very happy. First, then $6, a happy dollar. Happy to see my fellow coworker Marc. He's very excited I'm coming back to work, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Yes. And my last happy dollar is I got to pick my first ripe peach off my fruit tree. I'm so excited. The fruit tree's loaded. Can't wait.
There you go.
Did Kurt
Well,
tell
I was
you
asking
how to
him with
split
her
the time with
respectfully what your
Arleen?
name was to get your attention, and
Sorry
I can't
about
believe what
that.
he said your name was.
10 or 12 minutes.
Something about a tail or something? Ornery tail something? What'd you say?
Tail twister.
Tail twister. So that dollar's for
Emergency
you,
board
because I know
meeting
it's
today
bad for
after
you.
this. We need to make
This
a
dollar is
decision
for
on it.
Arleen for putting on such a great 4th of July parade.
Okay.
So talk to the
And this is for
emergency
Eric
board meeting.
Hubble for having me as a guest.
I don't know.
And this is for Marc, and Marc because I also go to St. Rose. And just thank you for having me here today. Calais Levay. Yes.
President Cheryl. And that's another President Cheryl, that would be for buffet. A couple of happy dollars. I want a big thank you to go out to all of those who helped on Thursday night at the concert in the park when we did not have the chuck wagon. We had to throw this thing together. It was a monster effort. We had one of the best Thursdays we've ever had, even without the chuck wagon, but that included the ice cream as well. The other happy dollar is we are going to have to find a I Survived the Chuck Wagon shirt for myself and for my wife. That poor little thing got that junk off the grill. As we discovered, the grill isn't strong enough yet to pull everything out like the old wagon. So we're gonna take care of that. We're gonna fix that.
Fan isn't working
But
properly.
she and I both had to put blankets on the seats of our car just to get home, and yeah, that was something else. Anyway, don't want to have to do that again.
You didn't drive home, you slid home.
Mr. Ken Vitero, and you better stop talking behind my back. Or kick.
If you would face me more often, I would stop in front of you. President Cheryl, fellow lines and guests, I have a happy bug. Something that happened in my life that I've never experienced before. As a great-grandparent, a grandparent, and a father, we have never had the opportunity to attend a baby shower for the man and the woman. Our lovely Glenville had the most fantastic baby shower this past Saturday over at the other lodge. We won't say which lodge, but it was the most amazing thing to see how many people really showed up and gave our beautiful Georgia a welcome gift. Anyhow, thank you very much, Bill. It was wonderful.
And it's 2023. Men are allowed to attend baby showers. Well, okay. Pat, I'm gonna hit Pat.
Get back. President Cheryl, fellow lines and guests, for everybody's attention, I saw how surprised you were when Cheryl changed up the song today. Just want you to know I'll be sending out the lyrics to Inagata Davida. Okay? Practice up. We're going to have some high notes in there, okay? All right, good. We're going to keep you people on your toes, man. You make this.
Inagata Davida is by Iron Butterfly, for those of you who don't know.
Who are too young to know good rock and roll, right? Yeah. Okay, so there's that one. Second happy buck is going to go like this. If you touched popcorn, if you had anything to do with making a hamburger, a hot dog, poured some pop, or did something at the fair, raise your hand. You guys are freaking awesome. It was 22 pounds of money I tried to take to the, 22 pounds of money. that I took to the bank yesterday. We'll have some numbers later, but 22 pounds. Now I can't tell. Well, I weighed it. I carried it, so yeah. Kind of like what Katie's doing, carrying 22 extra pounds, yeah. I meant Grandpa Ken. I mean, that's just Third happy buck is all the kids are super healthy and doing great. Fourth happy buck has to do with the fact that Lion Bob Piper actually gets like 2 whole days off this week. This guy has been running 20 solid days. It has not sat down, along with Lloyd. I'm seriously, those 2 guys, you think the 3 amigos were doing some work. The 2 boneheads are really Fifth happy buck is, and I'm going to get a little sloppy here, but there's some incredible folks inside of this room. There just really are. And I hope that the other 80 Lions come and join us for lunch so that they can have the kind of fun that we have here every time. I can't thank you enough for the way that you change this world.
Pat, did you say Katie's baby weighs 22 pounds? I'm really sorry, Katie, you have to get birth for that. 22 pounds Georgia weighs. Wow. She looks good. You hush. Mr. Gray?
President Cheryl Foley's guest, a couple bucks today. The first one, that happier than heck last week is done with. That fair about did me in. Bob, you did one tremendous job coordinating all that. The other dollar is 3 brand new people who are coming into the club this month that were there and worked their tails off. One of them is Jay sitting right here, Josh over there, and I don't see David Breeze here today. Not here. Those guys put in a lot of hours with the rest of us, and I'm just happy they're with us.
Did you know it's Spirit Day? Thank you. Just a second. Did you know it's Spirit Day? George's mom?
Hey, wait a minute.
What?
I think she has an excuse.
I don't think so.
I mean, she doesn't have any...
Her Lions gear doesn't fit anymore.
I tried, Katie.
Properly. Did you have something to say? Here. Rick?
He doesn't want to get too close to you.
Rick?
We do have a...
Yeah, Queen
Okay.
and
Quick,
Cheryl.
we do have a program, Rick, so...
Yeah, Queen and Cheryl. There's a happy buck for the people that worked with us at the lake and at the fairgrounds were tremendous.
Yes, they were.
Bob, you did great. Steve, you did great.
Yep.
Steve put it all together at the lake on the concert, and he did an awesome job. And we're on baby watch over here, so.
Only you are. Ron? My favorite.
President Cheryl Froline, it's just a happy $10 for you.
Thank you. And Hal, we do have a program. And Spirit Day. Jude?
Don't give him the mic.
Wow, I've never seen that.
President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests. First sad dollar is for missing the shower. The second sad dollar is missing working at the chuck wagon and whatever.
You didn't miss us.
Now here's a happy dollar. Here's a happy dollar.
From all of us?
114 degrees, 3 different days while I was in Vegas.
Yeah.
And it felt good. I gotta tell you, it felt good to me. I was inside. I did go outside for like 45 minutes at a time. And the final happy dollar is I had a great time with 75 creative real estate brokers from around the nation, and it was really good. And now my guest says he wants to pay some.
Mr. David?
Yep.
Just a second, and make it short, we have a program.
Hurt him. President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests. So just real quick, a couple of happy dollars and one sad dollar. The first I'm going to go with sad dollar, but we're actually going to go on vacation. My mom's actually looking for a new car. But the happy dollars are, one thing I would actually like to donate some of these dollars for the Lions Club. Believe it or not, I want to buy the Lions Club a new computer. I do, because this one's getting really old, and so we need to upgrade it, and so you guys and the computer will start better. So $5 for that.
Really pretty old is the upgrade.
You mean how's really old? I'm gonna give him 5 back.
Way to set me up, David.
Yeah, he's just calling you old here. I'm gonna leave it. Okay, here's $5 back, David. Thank you very much. And I would love to find Mr. Kurt for Spirit Day violation. Oh, you tried something?
Oh, I'm dropping money.
Dropping money.
All right, here's $2. I wrote this fine, so I had to be in court at 11:30, and so I wore my yellow shirt in compliance with Lions colors, with my pink Jerry Garcia tie, so I went over really well with the judge. Got out of there, ran here, and this is the thing.
You all know he's a lawyer, right?
That's true. He can talk his way out of anything.
Yeah, well, no, he didn't. He did not talk his way out. Miss Carrie Ann Patero is paying her fine.
Thank you.
Miss Cindy?
All right. This is the last one, Cheryl.
President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests, first I have back 5 sad dollars. I was not able to help out at the fair or at the lake or go to Katie's shower. As most of you know, my stomach rules my life and it was ruling it strongly. On a happy note, my garden is thriving. My sister and brother are coming to town. It's the first time we're together in 6 years. So yes, there'll be more pictures on Facebook.
Yay. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay. Now, before we introduce our wonderful guests here who are going to bring our program today, sharing, kind of a twofer today, we have to do this. We have our first I Got Caught Serving Award. So Marilyn, would you like to share a little bit about that for us?
President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests, I got caught serving. Who was that? I know that several of us are servers, but you know, for the very first time, I worked with a woman named Cindy Ward in a truck wagon. And she was my prep 2 person. And sometimes she was helping me, and then all of a sudden she would disappear. I'm like, where did she go? Steve and I both go, where did Cindy go? Well, finally looked outside, and I find her, or Steve found her actually. She was helping a disabled person in a wheelchair. Well, why? Because they needed their hamburger, and she helped them put ketchup on it. So she got caught serving, and for that, you have received a certificate from Longview Pioneer Lions, and then also a little token lion that says thank you for all that you do. You are appreciated more than you know.
Thank you, Cindy, and thank you, Marilyn. Okay, Kurt, I think you're up.
Thank you.
President Cindy, Cheryl, President Cheryl.
Whatever.
Just listen. Anyway, fellow Lions and guests, I have two presenters today. Our first presenter is going to be Arleen Hubble. And Arleen Hubble, if you don't know her, she's been around forever. She's on the Go Forth committee. She's done the Go Forth parade for 30 years. She did the Christmas parade as well, but she stepped down from that. And she's now working on the Centennial celebration. And in her bio, she told me that her favorite activity is sewing. She spends at least 2 days a week at the sewing club. So I'll be introducing Ms. Hubble. And then next to me here we have Marc Silva. And Marc Silva is from Los Angeles, actually, and he in Oceanside. When he was 16, his family moved to Okinawa, Japan. He received his bachelor's degree from Portland State University. He moved here to Longview in 2007 with his wife, Kristen. She was teaching at St. Rose. She's now the principal of St. Rose. They have two wonderful kids, Lauren and Mary, 22 months. He's a local bank manager, and he is a member of that other club. So he'll be speaking about upcoming Squirrel Fest. So if you could give a warm welcome to Arleen Hubble and then Marc Silva.
Here's a box for you to stand on. Okay.
Yeah.
Good afternoon. How's everybody doing?
I'll spot you.
Okay, thank you. Like I said, just got over the Go Forth Festival, and Reed Hadley and I have been working on the Centennial events for 3 years. And it seems like it's never going to end, but we've had a great time doing it, and we feel like we've bought a lot of different activities. And our biggest activity is going to be on Friday, September 8th. We're going to be having a gala at Grant's at the hotel with $100 tickets for that. And then we're going to have Peter Ouellette, who's going to be Mr. Ari Long, giving us a brief history of everything. And then after the dinner, we're going to walk over to the LCC, I think it's a baseball field, and we're going to have 300 drones going up in the air, and then with a show about the history of Longview. And then we'll go back to the hotel and have dancing and dessert. And while the gala dinner is going on at Grant's, you guys are going to be doing a beer gardens at the Civic Center, where we're going to have music, and that'll be from 5 to 10. So it's it'll be a fun day. And then on Saturday, September 9th, we're going to be having a parade, the Parade of Progress at 1 o'clock, going down Commerce, and turn left on Broadway, and then around the Civic Center, and then disbands at Washington Way. And after the parade, we're going to have, maybe some of you guys remember, Roleos, because it was in the 25th anniversary and the 50th anniversary. And it will be in the lake, and it's log rolling, and we've got world-class competition coming. So it's going to be, pretty awesome event. And that'll be like from 2 o'clock to like 5 or 6. And then we're also going to have another drone show, and it'll be over Lions Island, and that'll be Saturday. So we're trying to get a whole lot of stuff put together, and I've got little flyers that I'll leave if you guys are interested. And so hopefully you'll join us, and like I said, have a good time. So does anybody have any questions?
When do you have time to do all this stuff?
I don't know. My favorite place right now is at home in my recliner with my feet up. But
it's a big agenda.
It is, but I'll get emotional. I really enjoy giving back. I really do, because the community's been great to me, and it just excites me to be able to give back. And I'm really proud of the fact that Jeff Wilson, his wife Trish, and his mom, they gave me a plaque, and it's down at the lake, and it's there permanently about thanking me for all that I've done for the city. And it's right on the Nichols side of the Kessler Boulevard, or excuse me, the Nichols Boulevard, the Nichols Boulevard right after the footbridge. So, like I said, I'm very, very proud of that. So, thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Arleen, for all you do. Let's see, let me get my agenda here. Well, it's been a couple years since I spoke here with your club, so thanks for having me back. It's great to be here and see so many friends that we have here from the community, and also so many people I look up into in our community are here, and also Rick Johnson, so thank you for having me.
And Rick Johnson.
And Rick Johnson, yes, right. And also, I think last time I saw all the Lions was at the beer garden last year. Had a great time helping you, and I think Katie did an awesome job this year. So big ups to Katie. So every year going forward for the next 50 years, that's you.
Right.
So.
Open your mouth.
Yeah. So but Squirrel Fest, my fellow sandbaggers here, they started Squirrel Fest. I'm by far the youngest sandbagger, by the way, in case you couldn't tell. But so Squirrel Fest, Saturday, August 19th, opens up at 10 a.m. The vendors, and there are a ton of vendors this year. They'll be open from 10 to 6, same with food, kids activities, and the kids activities includes Reptile Roadshow, That Person's Back, bounce houses, face painting, magician, balloon artist, so lots of great fun activities for the kids. Of course, our Rotary Club, like your club, is very big on literacy in our community, so we're going to be giving out tons of free books that day. And then, let's see here. Very important, beer garden. Beer garden opens up at 10 a.m., and so we'll be open 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., so hope you're all thirsty. Cowlitz County Cornhole is going to be putting on a tournament in the beer garden, and that starts at 10. You can go to Cowlitz County Cornhole's website to register. I can see Rick playing some cornhole. And because it's Squirrel Fest, it's not a cornhole tournament, it's an acornhole tournament. So thank you. I actually came up with that, believe it or not. And the beer garden, it's going to be pretty awesome. We'll have, of course, all our local breweries there. I just got a picture yesterday from Sean Heiner of Five Dawns Brewing, which is just right down the street over here. For the fifth year, fifth year, they brewed their Sandbaggers Nut Brown Ale, and that's a beer they brew for the Sandbaggers, and it debuts every year at Squirrel Fest. So I just got some pictures of that, so that's going to be awesome, and it is delicious. I highly recommend it. And then we're going to have a couple of music groups going. We're going to have Claire Beck Radio. Eric knows Claire Beck and how awesome she is. She performs here locally in town, and she works with Eric and I at Red Canoe Credit Union. There's a shameless plug. And so she'll be performing from 3 to 6 with her band. And then from 7 to 10, we have Jennifer Batten and Full Steam. It's a steampunk themed rock band. But what's really cool is Jennifer Batten, she actually toured with Michael Jackson and played a lot of music with him, a lot of his studio work. So how awesome is that? She's coming to our community. So that's going to be going on. Squirrel Fest, so biggest thing is come thirsty. We'll have lots of really good beer, and we're having lots of beer donated. As of this morning, Heavy Metal Brewing is donating, Fort George is donating, Widmer Brothers, they're donating some beer. I think Schilling Cider is donating beer. So a lot of good beer to have, and of course all our local breweries we're going to feature. McMinimans is donating beer, so come thirsty, have some beer, help us raise money for our community. I appreciate that. And then the next event we have coming up is the Crafted Beer Festival, Saturday, October 7th, also happening at the Civic Circle. Back at the Civic Circle again this year. Huge thanks to, well, you all know Callie Godin and her husband Sean Godin from Specialty Rents. They're our title sponsor, so yes, it is in October, but yes, we all do live in Washington. So a lot of big tents we're going to have set up, and then what's nice about Specialty Rents is if it's going to be weather iffy, they can wall the tents. If it's going to be cold, they can heat the tents. But we're going to have over 40 breweries there. as well. We're gonna have most of the local wineries at Crafted, so that way we can feature, we're really big on featuring local, so we'll feature all the local breweries, all the local wineries. We'll have a bunch of food vendors, a bunch of marketplace vendors. Lions want to sell kettle corn. I think we could find you a spot. Just going to put that out there. Yes, no, maybe. And then we're also going to have Executioner, which is, if you haven't tried it, it's their mobile axe throwing. So a really good way to get out some anger or aggression. And we'll have them there the first. Yeah, we'll have them there the first half of the day. We probably don't want them there as the festival goes on. So just the first part of the day, and then they could go after that. And then what Crafted is doing to help celebrate Longview Centennial is all our local breweries. Last year we did a big collaboration beer. This year we're coordinating with the local breweries to do another collaboration beer. And so each brewery is going to brew their own style of beer. But the one rule is they can only use one type of hop in it. So no matter what the beer style is, it's going to be what they call a single hop beer. So I'm happy to explain that to anyone here at about 5:30 tonight at my house if you want me to. And so what that is every brewery is, so that what I consider our 6 local breweries are going to brew their own style of beer using only Centennial hops. How cool is that? Yes. Perfect. Saturday, October 7th, and that's going to be 11 to 7. Tickets right now, tickets are $30. Actually, no, sorry, as of today, tickets are now $35. VIP tickets are $75. You get some more coins with the VIP tokens. You also, instead of having a 4-ounce taster, you get a 16-ounce glass boot, sponsored by Shamrock Bar and Grill, so I'll give them some appreciation there. And when you have that, so instead of, it's a token for 4 ounces, so you get, like, hey, I like that beer a lot. I'm going to get 4 tokens and have a full beer, plus we have a VIP only section. And in that VIP only section, we're going to have a beer that's only on tap for our VIP guest. We'll have music. We may have some live music. We're still trying to get that coordinated. And also Cowlitz County Cornhole is going to do a tournament there as well. So yeah, it'll be a great fun day, great day for our community. We are promoting the event in our surrounding communities as a goal to bring people to Longview so we can show them what it's about. We're working with Cowlitz Digital Marketing over, K-Law Cooking the Blitz. Their other half is Cowlitz Digital Marketing, and they're going to be helping us. So if someone Googles like Astoria or Mount St. Helens, our event pops up. So that way people can be like, oh, well, I have to drive through Longview anyways. I should stop there and have a couple beers and see what our awesome community has. So we're really going to try to push that to get people here in our community. So that's both events. Cindy.
I have a question for you.
And it is great to see you.
It's nice to see you too. I miss you as my banker. So I have to do gluten-free. Are you going to have a Coors Light or a wine there?
Yeah, so Coors Light is not gluten-free. It's pretty close.
No,
but
it is.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. So
they switched in World War II when they were rationing. They switched from wheat to corn.
corn. Oh, yes. So my apologies. We will not have Coors Light. Sorry. I know this is Cowlitz County, but we will not have Coors Light. But we will have some gluten-free beer. We'll have cider. We'll have hard seltzer, and we'll have our local wines. Roland will be there, I think. Capstone will be there, and we're waiting on a couple others to confirm. So yeah, we'll definitely have some gluten-free options for you to taste along the way as well. Any other questions about Squirrel Fest or Crafted or anything? Or I could tell some sandbagger stories if you guys want.
You seem to have invited a bunch of people up to your house tonight.
Yeah, my wife loves when I do that, by the way.
Yeah. Are you going to give us the address of the time?
Yep, I'm on Ocean Beach, right kind of by the lake, a bunch of tall hedges right in the front. I can't miss my house.
But I know your address.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
That's Rick's house.
Oh, oops. Cool. Well, any other questions for me? All right. I'm going to hand... Oh, Pat.
What is your real job in Vancouver?
Eric, do you want to answer that? Or you got to wait till your manternity's over to answer that? Oh, yeah. So I'm a branch manager. I recently, actually, at the end of November, I left Columbia Bank after 5 years. And
I recognized you.
yeah, not just from the post office picture, but yeah. And so I'm now the branch manager for Red Canoe at our 30th Avenue branch. So yeah, I've been there since the end of November and getting comfortable, and yeah, everyone except Eric's been great to work with. So yeah. Eric's been great to work with. He keeps our machines running, which we really missed you this last week. Yeah.
I also wanted to make sure everybody knows that Marc is incredible supporter of the Longview Downtowners for several years. We're thankful.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Pat, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Arleen. And today for speaking to us and coming, let me get my box over here. Yeah. Okay. Now, thank you for coming to speak to us today. We have for you each a mug to add to your collection, which I'm sure you probably have seen this before. Thank you. But I only have one application.
I got one.
And I'm knowing that both of you are going to want to join this august group. You're going to have to duke it out for who gets to fill out the application.
We have another one over here.
I know you have your other affiliations, and I know you're very busy people, but I just know you're going to want to come and join us too. So.
You should put your feet up.
Yeah, right.
Oh, hey, somebody found another one. So now we don't have to have,
Arleen, she's got one.
so now you don't have to fight over it, okay. Sunshine report. Do we have, yes, I think we do have a card.
Here, Ann.
President Cheryl, fellow lines again. So as mentioned before, Cindy Boswell had surgery. She's home. She's fine. She's recuperating, and I understand she hasn't been in for a while. So I mean, I don't know her, but this is just advice. Rex's wife.
Right.
So now we got to.
Rex will take it home to her, and Rex, give her all of our regards, our love, and virtual hugs. Okay, you're welcome. Committee announcements. We're going to blitz through these. We don't forget Thursday evening we have our second to the last late concert, 5 to 8 p.m.ish or 4 p.m.ish if you want to come and help set up, please.
60s and 70s music.
Yeah, at Lake Sacagawea, we need volunteers. Cindy, tell us what little you know about the back to school resource fair, the hot dog thing.
President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests, we are going to be doing our back to school giveaway at LCC on 8/15 at 2 o'clock, and there's free hot dogs for the kids.
At?
Huh? I said
LCC. She said LCC. I wrote it out, so I didn't recognize it. I don't know about, probably won't take too many volunteers, but a few folks would be appreciated to show up for that. We do not have to provide the hot dogs. They're provided for us. We just give a ballot, I think.
From 2 to 6.
From 2 to 6. Yes. And our guest, Marc, has a quick announcement.
I almost forgot to mention, shameless plug, since I'm not a member, Eric can pay my fine, but Fill the Canoe is going on until August 11th, so stop by any of our branches, preferably the 30th Avenue branch so my team wins, and drop off school supplies, and Eric will pay my fine. Thank you.
Okay, so now we've worked up to August 18th at St. John's Med Center. We're going to need volunteers because we've got our chuck wagon and some kettle corn out for the nurses and first responders appreciation event. Is that correct? Okay. So don't forget that. I don't know the times exactly yet, but we'll announce it. We'll plug it again next week, so we'll know a little bit more.
The next day is Squirrel Fest.
The next day, Squirrel Fest, that's right. On the 19th, I was getting to that. We need volunteers for that, obviously. And then on the 29th, it will be, which is a Tuesday meeting day, that will be our annual awards day. So what we need there is lots of lions here to cheer on the winners and the nominees. So let's see, Hal, I think past council chair Hal has a presentation of some kind to make.
You bet. I'm going to use your microphone.
That's fine.
President Cheryl, for all lines of guests. Did you notice I looked at my shirt?
I did.
You did? Okay. You know, thank you, Isla.
She doesn't know.
It's really weird. Now, in the past, and we probably might want to get this back in the budget, we used to send a first vice president or a president to an international convention.
Oh, yeah?
We haven't done that in a number of years. I think we've got to get that back in the budget to go. But since you are our president, and we're going to have the International President of Lions here for our 100th anniversary, I wanted to present you with one of the shirts.
Oh, thank you. Whoa, just fits. Yeah, just fits. For those that don't know, purple and gold used to be the Lions colors. And it's kind of gravitated away toward more of a blue and gold over the past few years, but it's still perfectly acceptable to wear purple and gold as a lion. Okay, is there, yes, in just a second, I was just wanted to see, does anybody else have any other announcements they need to make?
Palmer's ugly. Oh. Which one's one to know?
There's been a suggestion that we have a quick board meeting off to the side just for a minute to talk about the golf tournament. Do you think that's a good idea or not? Maybe we're not quite ready for that. I know.
If I was president, I'd just say, is there someone here who would like to do the golf?
Yes. What I need to let you know is that we are without a chair for our golf tournament this year, which is scheduled already dated for September 16th. If there's anybody in the house that would love to run an enterprise like that, please make yourself known immediately. Pat?
I've just been told by a senator employee that I should call her boss.
Okay, then we will table this until you have an opportunity to do that, Pat. Okay.
Until I call Kevin, the maybe new golf person.
Yeah, and then we'll make a decision right after you talk to Kevin. Okay, sounds good. Senility. Do we have senility? Where's our secretary? Oh, there he is, out there. Everybody's here and accounted for. Nobody's senile. We couldn't prove it by us, but okay. Ticket drawings. Okay, our blue Joker 50/50 ticket. And the number is, for half a buck, whatever it is, 715-4348. All right, Shirley White gets to draw today. And while Shirley's picking a winner, let's go on to the red ticket. 343004. Gail's got it, okay. Gail, where would you like the money in that pot to go? Leader dog. Yay, okay. Gail wants the money today to go to Leader Dog. Darlene, do you and Jane have baked goods today? Pat Fulton, all right. Sweets for the sweet, oh, okay. And now before we close, for the good of the order, I have a quote too, Marc. And it's by Helen Keller. Remember, you know that name? Helen Keller. And she said, "Never bend your head. Always hold it high. Look the world straight in the eye."